Alrighty guys, hello and welcome back to the show. Today we've got a cast on the cards for you guys today. It's a ladder match played on, I think it's Williamson's Bridge, that's right. We have Scooby versus Digita, and sorry Scooby if I'm mispronouncing your name. This was a replay that was submitted by Scooby to cast, so it's a ladder match. It's a little bit of it's more average skill, right around that 400 skill mark, and I don't know if that's actually average. I'm just going off of what the graph says. So guys, if you have replays that you want to submit, go ahead and send them my way. I'd be more than happy to cast them. So this one was submitted by Scooby, like I said, playing Aeon up in the northern corner. He is going first land, and I'm actually going to make some of this stuff a little bit bigger so you guys can see it just a tad better. Scooby going Aeon, going first land, already got his first engineer out, versus Digita going first land as well. And he both going for initial 2 P-gens and then using engineers to take the mass points, which is pretty standard on this map because these mass points are just really far away from your starting location. If you look at, normally a lot of times you can at least get to some of the mass points with this initial build range, but yeah, this one, the gas-powered games just on this original map just decided to not allow you to get to any of the mass points initially. So Scooby taking his comm straight down the middle. So I think this map, usually there's base trading on this map. I hate playing this map personally because I'm not very good at this whole base trade thing, or using my commander so aggressively so early on. So yeah, it's a bold strategy. We'll see how it works out for him. Initial harass out as well, flare as well as a spirit out from Scooby. Similar strategy coming out from Digita with some mech marines. He's building a lot of mech marines, so we got 4 out. I don't think you really need that many on this map. Two should be just fine. And then a similar harass party coming out from Scooby going down this side. Gonna stop and drop a mass extractor. And Digita actually taking his comm up the north side, running into Scooby's little harass. So Scooby should be able to scout out that this is the comm moving in that away direction. Picking up some reclaim. Yeah, everybody's just getting some reclaim, getting their initial units set up, which gives me a good opportunity to talk about the plans over the next coming days. So I'm filming this actually on Thanksgiving morning. So to all of my friends out there who celebrate Thanksgiving, happy Thanksgiving. Hope you guys eat a lot of good turkey and have a good time with family. Ooh, engineer pickoff from these mech marines. But I'm going to be casting a lot of games over the next couple days because I've got a good amount of time off. So look for some increased casting content because I love doing these, and a lot of you have submitted replays for casting, which makes it much easier for me rather than going and finding them in the vault. Anyways, back to the game. Digita picking off this little mass extractor up here with these 2 mech marines, and he's got another little raiding party down here that cleaned up a lot of Scooby's expansions on this side of things. Scooby in the middle is dropping a land factory and just going straight to work with some spirit production. Probably going to see some Aurora production as well as some light artillery as well. Digita's comm is now beginning to get involved, slapping down a couple of Aurora T1 units. And this base is not looking super well defended. Only one lone Aurora holding the bridge or ridge with a couple of others here going the opposite direction to deal with these mech marines. If Digita plays this right, 2 Auroras, as we saw from my testing, are not enough to deal with 4 mech marines, but they are if keep them out of range. And now the comms have both engaged. And we can actually use split screen to keep an eye on both of them. So it looks like the damage is being done. There's a lot more damage being done from Digita's comm. Digita actually also getting to work on some T1 point defense, so that's going to make it much harder for Scooby to be able to push in effectively. Great response there from him. Meanwhile, Digita's just tearing through the opposition here with his commander. Little to no reinforcements though coming in. It is purely a calm on base action We have some Aurora support, though, coming in here from Scooby, as well as... those are also Auroras as well. So he's skirting the perimeter on this T1 PD, and they get just going, using his gun to just batter down these T1 land factories here. See that? I figured out how to do the switch back and forth from dual screen. Thank you so much, everybody who commented in that. It seems whenever I have struggles with a cast with a hotkey or button combination, I get a bunch of comments of everybody being willing to help out, and I appreciate it. Scooby also overcharging, I think, some of these factories down. Great move to help expedite that process. Digita giving up on killing these factories and just going to work on a T1 land factory. Unfortunately, though, Scooby's still making Auroras out of this factory, so not ideal there. He does have a little raiding party, though, taking out some engineers and some mexes down here. We've got a T1 land factory as well as some energy generators queued up to replace his lost infrastructure at his main base. Probably would want to go in the other order, though, build some energy generators first and then build the factory, because as you guys can see, this factory is going nowhere fast with, only 20 energy income per second. Fervors, that's right, that's what the Aeon T1 mobile artillery is called. But they did mop up this point defense, so that means that Digita's base is now going to be well and truly taken out. A little bit of a mistake here from Digita, not taking out these two massive points and instead spending a lot of time on this land factory. It's going to take him a long time to deal with the deal with this land factory, and he could have really hamstrung Scooby's economy. Scoobs. Old Scoob. Aurora's losing a battle here with a cliff. Always love to see that. We are having some additional expansion, though, from Digita, setting up a T1 land factory and also some T1 power generators after losing his initial power infrastructure. And now the comms are going to be mirroring each other to some extent on this. That land factory looks like it was abandoned. So this is always the fun part about this map, is one player will usually walk their comms straight down the middle, and the other one will go towards one side or the other. And I never understood how this is choreographed on this map, where the comms don't run into each other in the middle. Or maybe it's just I'm terrible at this map and never moved my comm out of my base, or always ended up getting killed in the base trade. But this is a good map, I think especially for newer players, because things can just get so scrappy. You've got, like, your base almost always gets overrun. You've got power over here, your infrastructure, your factories are down here, trying to build no more power over here. So it's always fun to learn how to play like a super scrappy game where you've just got factories like all over the place and you're just barely able to survive. But there is a lot of pressure from Digita, or from Scooby. So Scoob is once again going to mop up Digita's infrastructure on this side of things. Digita pushing back towards his main base with his comm. And it does not look like he is going to be running into... Yeah, he's not going to run into Scoob's additional expansion down here. Hasn't scouted it either. So Scoob looking like he'll be able to reset down here in the bottom corner with some good T1 PGen infrastructure, as well as some factories, which will be crucial in him gaining another hold on this game. So here we go. Third time's the charm. Going to be setting up in Scoob's old base. Still has not dealt with these T1 mass extractors. Does he know that they're there? He knows that they're there. So you shouldn't just be leaving undefended mass points. Those are just giving. Those are giving Scoob mass, and Scoob did a good job of cleaning up the opponent's mass, but well, he didn't build any mass extractors in his opponent's base. So, I guess it's either leave your opponent's mass extractors or just don't build any of your own. We have some calm on calm action though. These guys are running into each other, giving each other a hug in passing. Always nice to see good amicability between players as they go back to shooting each other in the face. And Scoop's going to turn around here with this comm. Does have some good fervor support though, so artillery probably the best way to quickly take down a commander. And Digita taking a quick little pit stop there to reclaim the factory before he goes back to killing Scoob's spam. But this is not good for Digita. Like, Scoob could close right now, and as long as he just follows him, it's his game right now. Like, he will win 100%. But he's going the wrong way. No, buddy, come on, you got him. You had him right there. Now he's just gonna mop up your spam, and then he's gonna run back home. Oh no. Oh. They're calling GG. Fervors are chasing. They could turn around and just mop this spam up. Okay, so now Scoob is bringing back his comm into the action. And Digita is not running away with his comm. So, okay, so guys, like, quick little tip. If your comm is at 3,800 HP and your opponent's comm is like, it looks like this in the green, like, you cannot engage like this. This is not going to work out for you. Because yes, even though it's comm on comm, he has more HP and he will kill you. Especially because he has these fervors coming out, and Digita seems to realize that. It's like, yep, I'm out, bro. But he does have some good pressure coming in down here. So he's found Digita's expansion base, and it is going to be harassing with strikers. Let's just see if he can get his comm out. And if he can get some strikers or some... wow, I'm not doing good today. Some T1 UEF mobile artillery. He'll be able to clean this up. This fervor is chasing though. Man, that's got to be annoying. How much damage is that doing? Wow, that's doing like 200 damage per hit. That's vexing. So he's just going to be shedding hit points all the way home. It begins with an L. Why can I not remember what UEF T1 artillery is? Are there any on the field? No? Man, that's gonna bug me. 1200 HP. So I think that this is over. He turns around, comms go, and engage, and this will be the end of Digita. Good game, well played. Digita has been defeated. Scooby control Ks. What a guy. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. Real quick one today. Scooby submitted this one, and I've wanted to do a cast on a sub 500 or sub 400 skill level game, because I think that there's some really funny things that happen in these games, and I was entertained. Are you not all entertained? Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.